but you're breaking it down. It falls to the ground, 'cause I had lost what you just found. The noise all around, I'm drowning it out, like we're the only ones in the crowd. 'Cause you save me now, save me now, save me now, save me now, save me now. The feeling start. I put a wall around my heart, but you're breaking it down. It falls to the ground, 'cause I had lost what you just found. The noise all around, I'm drowning it out, like we're the only ones in the crowd. 'Cause you save me now, save me now, save me now, save me now, save me now. The feeling start. I put a wall around my heart, but you're breaking it down. It falls to the ground, 'cause I had lost what you just found. The noise all around, I'm drowning it out, like we're the only ones in the crowd. 'Cause you save me now, save me now, save me now, save me now, save me fire burns as the feeling starts. I put a wall around my heart, but you're breaking it down. It falls to the ground, 'cause I had lost what you just found. The noise all around, I'm drowning it out, like we're the only ones in the crowd. 'Cause you save me now, save me now, save me now, save me now, save me
Happy Chinese New Year! Yeah, 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 yeah. Ed said I could never get gold. Now I got gold, going for platinum. I'm the best rapper, I'm the last tapper, I'm the stat maxer, I'm the trap plaster. I'm up next, huh? Go and check, yeah. It's a trend, yeah. Venom anthem. Ed said I could never get gold. Now I got gold, going for platinum. I'm the best rapper, I'm the last tapper, I'm the stat maxer, I'm the trap plaster. I'm up next, huh? Go and check, yeah. It's a trend, yeah. Venom anthem, I got that adrenaline momentum, venom, not knowing when I'm never gonna slow up and I'm raised up at any moment and I'm thinking it's time to go get 'em. They ain't gonna know what hit 'em, what when they get bit by the venom. I got that adrenaline momentum, venom, not knowing when I'm never gonna slow up and I'm raised up at any moment and I'm thinking it's time to go get 'em. They ain't gonna know what hit 'em, what when they get bit by the venom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I'm just eating some cookies before stream. Give me a second. Hang tight. Welcome to the stream. We're going to get into everything in a moment. Good morning. Good morning. I just got done doing my morning yoga. Same with Priya. So, I have an appointment in an hour and 4 minutes, so I'll probably sign off stream in about like 50 minutes or so, but it'll only take an hour, then I'll be back, and I haven't decided yet of if I'm gonna in the afternoon today work on the game more, or I might take a little break because we got a lot done yesterday. I want to talk about what I worked on yesterday. And I do want to stream later, though. So I probably will go get some food, make some food, chill a bit, and then stream more later. But I even wanted to stream so bad last night, but I was working on my new game called Battle of the Roses. And yeah, it was up late. And then my way of relaxing last night was watching with Priya Emaru's New Year's stream. And that was a lot of fun to watch. Let me have a little bit of my drink. So, hopefully you guys can hear me. Can we get a 1, 2, 3 in chat if everything's looking good? So let's talk about yesterday. And also, keep in mind that developing this game, I'm looking to give at least a year to making it, but there will be playable versions of it out, I will say in a few months, within the next few months. Because I have some playable things now, but I only really want to start showing it once it's developed a bit more. Yesterday, awesome, thank you, Twinkle Toes. Yesterday was a process of, well, I'd say the last 3 days. So I haven't done programming since Visual Basic or C++. And then now there's like scripts called C-Pound. And there's different programming softwares or engines you can use. And I did a lot of research and I decided that to learn Unity. And yes, it's even funny because I spent a few days learning how to program a game in 2D, but then I also experimented with the 3D options. And as of right now, and almost certainly it's going to stay this way, my game will be a 3D game. As you can see in these pre-renders, um, yeah. So I could go into a bit of a rant, but I mean, we're gonna have development vlogs every day. I mean, whenever I want, because some days, like yesterday, I'm learning from scratch how to use Unity. It's even funny. I told Priya I was talking to her for like hours yesterday. I now know like how a game is made because I actually backwards engineered a game, and then now sometimes by backwards engineering you can learn how to forward engineer, but you do both at the same time. I kind of do both at the same time. You can do that with a lot of things in life. Um, so it's almost like putting a car together, taking a car apart, and then you do that a bunch of times until you get really good at it. So, but then yesterday, at first, I was designing the game with 2D sprites, and it was pretty cool. But I will admit, with the two demos that I made, when I had Priya, because I said I wanted her honest review of what she felt. And the sprite game, she had fun. She was like, "Oh, I like this one." I said, "Wait, wait, wait." I was like, "Try it in 3D." And then she was like, "Oh." So here's the thing. As you guys probably already know, it's harder to make a game in 3D. But it is possible. And with my passion, and also I have the concept or like the theme for the game, everything. The theme, the concept, the gameplay. So, and also there's going to be many aspects to this, but like anything, I'm starting with like little bite-sized things, building up. I'm going to have like a foundation of a single player game hopefully by this week. Cuz yesterday I'd even say once I decided that it took me even half a day to get it working in 3D, then I figured out what I was doing wrong there. Then I figured out about different models. So I'll just start talking the terms and lingo that I'm learning. But there's FPX agents or models that you turn into agents and assets into Unity. And then it gets a lot more complicated because I have something called top-down engine that has like these pre-written scripts and like you could say like the riggings for the 3D models and things like generic things for like to be able to do a sword swing or an ability. But then once I get the basics down, I will be able to design like custom abilities, and also I'm also designing personally some of the things I'm designing. Like I'm designing the palettes, the models, and also like I want to put a reminder for my developer blog that I have on my computer. So I have something funny too that I wanted to share. So I'll show you guys. Because a lot of you are probably gonna watch this on the VOD. It's 11 a.m. and like I said, I have to head out in an hour, or I just have a meeting I take care of here on the phone. But the other day I got this book. Well, I was looking for, me and Priya we went like grocery shopping, and I was like, before we even went grocery shopping, I was like, because I knew that I was making the game, and even for a few days, I had like, because I made the Battle of the Roses first in Warcraft 3 editor, but I feel like I could have like worked on it even more, but I want to develop something that I can sell someday. But I'm going to be giving it free copies out for beta testers, and I'll probably have beta signups in like a few months or something. There will come a point where I'll play the game on live stream, but it's going to be probably a few weeks before I do that. I'll probably just show screenshots, talk about it when I feel ready to show a first alpha. But I'm gonna designing a game from like scratch myself. I had to learn. I'm learning, and also like pre in this. Well, I've spent lately. I spend 5 hours a day watching tutorials, doing tutorials in Unity. Learn like, and I kind of was like learning 2D and 3D programming at like the same time. But then I'm making the hard choice of going for actually the more challenging thing and making it in 3D. But yeah. But yesterday I want to talk more about the game too. But I was like, I said, oh, I want to go to Barnes and Noble. And originally I was like, I just want to see if anything speaks to me with like roses and flowers. We also got fresh flowers, which now just like how we take care of Booty the cat. I feed Booty the cat fish every day, tuna every day. I get half, she gets half. I wanted that I'm taking care of succulents, roses. I got these mini roses for Priya, and also just to share with you guys about that because because I like to absorb things that I'm creatively working on, like become the rose type of thing. That roses, because I've when I was a store manager, I actually had to water and take care of roses that were like in the store, not for sale. They were actually Jill's roses, but she kept them there. It was actually a great conversation piece with the customers. But you can learn that you can easily, even a succulent, you can overwater it and it's not good for the plant. But you read specifically, it either comes with directions or you can just read online. It's very easy to get the, kind of like the green hands information, green fingers, whatever you want to call it. And it's, also there's something very spiritual about it though. Just like if you're taking care of a animal or another person, your family. But the flowers too. Sadhguru talks about this that you can like share your love with flowers and trees and everything. Don't limit it to those things, but those things are energetically or they're aware on a level, like just like how you're aware if someone has loving energy towards you, the flowers and things are. But they're alive. Yeah, that's the way to put it. But it was so funny originally, and I think I told her I was like, oh, we're going to be watching George R. R. Martin interviews, and I've seen Game of Thrones already, the whole thing, and but I was like, I just want to like be around that type of energy. I was like, this is one of those things that a lot of people be like, what? Oh, that's like woo woo. But just like great artists, they all do this where you want like source material. You want to take from like the best things in the world, like the Bruce Lee thing, and then make it your own. So like, but ironically, where the Game of Thrones books usually are that I go and sit and read, it's funny, Game of Thrones, you can read a few pages or like a chapter or whatever. It's amazing. It actually is incredible writing. But then I found there was these two coloring books next to these books by Sarah J. Maas, #1 New York Times best-selling author. It's called A Court of Thrones and Roses. And what's awesome is, because even better than a book, it has text in it, but it has like pictures. It honestly I preferred those books growing up. I prefer those books now. But and also there was a point where I just used to read books. Like I was big into reading when I was an English tutor for like I was an English tutor for like 6 years. 6 years. I'm trying to find like there's a bunch of really good ones in here, but I'm trying to find like a particularly one that could, but like there was already dialogues in here that were inspiring me, thematic things that were inspiring me. Here, 1 second. Oh wow, that's a cool. Like here's like one shot, but I don't even know how good you'll be able to see with the lighting right now. Letting character designs inspire me, and then like also a lot of the text. I'm just like, oh yeah, this guy's pretty cool. That was the first one I was gonna show. It's like this demon dude. But there's like a nerdy part of this that I want to get into because, like I said, I was going to Barnes and Noble to get inspiration for my new game coming out, Battle of the Roses. I'm gonna give myself a few months to like develop it, but I even said I'm gonna up to a year. I'm gonna be like working on it. But I want playable things soon, and there will be because I play it as I'm making it, but yesterday I'm learning how I learned all about how to manipulate the 3D models, how to get them in there, how to manipulate them. Still learning the depth of that. There's like no limit to how much you can learn in Unity. But and in a second I'll talk more about the game design that I'm going for Battle of the Roses, because the custom map that I made for Warcraft 3 is inspiring a lot, of course, of my original game. But in a lot of ways it's going to be totally different, but it's the gist of it of being quick, free for all. The one picture, oh, this is cool. Like, look at this. Like, whoa. And, like, there's going to get a point where this game is going to get really creative. See that? It's like a wolf. The lighting's not great, but you get the gist. There was one more. Well, that was crazy. This. Well, there was this and the one after it. But, the one Chica in this story, so she's, like, taking care of the flowers. But let me read this. So this is from the book A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. These bulbs, Elaine said, pointing with a gloved hand to a cluster of purple and white flowers, came all the way from the tulip fields of the continent. Father promised that next spring he'll take me to see them. He claims that for mile after mile there's nothing but these flowers. She patted the rich, dark soil. The little garden beneath the window was hers. Every bloom and shrub had been picked and planted by her hand. She would allow no one else to care for it. Even the weeding and watering she did on her own. So, awesome. And what's cool is I have my other book. That'll be source inspiration, but my Dungeons and Dragons coloring book. But whenever I see these like medieval coloring books, I get them. Like, there's my Booyah that I was coloring. But, okay. So, getting back to the game, talk a bit more about the game. We're just going to relax a bit. And like I say, in less than a half an hour, I'll sign off and take care of the meeting and the appointment. And that'll be easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I'll be back. I'm either going to be working on the game more, or I might, like, even today, I may kind of, like, relax a bit, because I've been doing, like, 12, 14-hour days with the game, but now I'm starting to get that confidence. It's one of those things where, like, take a day off, come back. A lot of the hard stuff of, like, just getting the basics working. Now I have, like, basic things working. I can move character around. I can swing a sword. I have enemy characters, but they're not too intelligent yet. But they can sense, almost like Metal Gear Solid. They have, like, what do you call it? Like a line of sight. They have like line of sight focal points, and they kind of like patrol routes. So at first, I even thought because it's eventually gonna be multiplayer, but at first I'm gonna design it that it'll be like a single player level that you can just do. Like, let's say I give Noopy the demo, he can like try to beat the first like level, but eventually I'm gonna have it that then it's gonna be 2 players multiplayer. First, we're gonna start with local. Once the game is done, then we're gonna implement the menus and the online functionality. But it will have also. I'll teach you guys, like, because I'm learning these programming concepts and terms. So when I'm going to be adding the online assets and elements to the game, there's server-based connections and client-based connections. And of course, starting off, and I can just quick give the distinction between the two. They say, like, server-based connection, it decreases the chance of people being able to hack or cheat your game. Which I don't even care if people end up doing that, because we're just going to do an honor system. And I might even host tournaments for this game at local game dev meetups or board game night thing that I go to, that Friday night board game night thing I go to. And I'll send my friends a demo or whatever. You know what I mean? I'll just send them the demo. But at first I'm going to have it that it's a single player game where I'll even talk a little bit about this right now, but it'll be you're a warrior And there will get a point where you'll be able to pick your character, but starting off, player one will play Rose or whatever warrior. Um, and on the map, I'm gonna have like a bunch of little mini dragons, like enemies. Because I was gonna say they're not necessarily neutral because they'll attack anything, so they're technically enemy, considered enemies. So, um, yeah, and the game would almost be like going around, and some of it's going to be like a little bit of platforming, 3D platforming about like jumping up and down levels or obstacles. But these dragons will be all over the map, and they'll be kind of like attacking everything. But ideally, there will end up being four multiplayer characters, unique characters, very almost in a way you could almost say the gameplay would be similar to Gauntlet Legends for N64 or something, but everyone will be PvP. So, but I'm going to have it that there will be advantages to fighting the dragons, or at first I may just have that there's no advantages other than that it's fun, and then, oh, Noopy's on the screen, and me and Noopy are battling. And I want it that it's quick games, like, and even right now, the health bar, it's like, if you get, like, I have to actually count, but it's like, right now, it's like 6 or 8 hits, you wipe the person, you win, or you win that battle. And the enemy AIs are less. Or no. Actually, I think they're the same health value at the moment. But those type of things are easy to change. Just like how I did that on the fly with my Warcraft version of Battle of the Roses. But truth be told, I'm going to stop working on the Warcraft version because how much cooler is it to just take a few months and then make something that can be sold or distributed on Steam, or I might even, you know what I might do at first too is I might just make a website. That's what I think I'm going to do at first. Like, we'll talk about that later. But I was thinking I'll make a website where I host my game and you can download the demo. And I want people I'll have a beta test phase where people will test the demo locally. Well, like we're going to do things one step at a time. It's literally, unless you've been doing something for a long time, even then you want to build a foundation and then go from there. So also it's one of these things that even though it's really challenging the past week, and also yesterday I had a few points during the workflow where I was I don't want to say discouraged because I kept working at it, but a little bit, or a part of me was like, oh, like, because, it's tricky, and it's not like I have someone that knows how to do this that's helping me, and I'm just watching YouTube videos, so it's like, and at first I was like, oh, maybe I'll take, so I already have degrees and stuff in college, but I was like considering, well, I may just go back to community college, take a few courses, or just all I need is to take is like, I would probably take like an art class and a programming class. And that would be it. But I don't even need to do that. But if I felt like at a point I wanted to, even just to get better, but I now I'm starting to get the autonomy or confidence that I can learn it on my own. Or I could take like an online class, this and that. But even in Unity, there's built-in tutorials, but it gets pretty advanced though. But like I said, through backwards engineering and just obsession, I'm a person that can obsess over things and I make it a positive thing. So this is going to be my new obsession. It already is. But it was kind of funny, like even when I was like so tired yesterday, I love working on it so much, or like I wanted to just have that good feeling of like, oh, I can put dragons in the game and characters in the game and change the palettes of different things, and and I was experimenting with changing the size of dragons, and but it's gonna be, it's a journey of discovery, and also I've been watching, well, Priya knows, we bought this movie called Indie Game the Movie. I had already seen it before, but it's really good to see other people that go through like indie developer where you have only like one or two people developing something. But for this, it's technically it's starting with just one person. It's just me making it. But eventually, I'm gonna outsource to, like, for instance, when I actually am gonna, when the game starts, when I have like a demo that's done, and I want to fully like done like an art portrait for the promo for the game, like the game box art cover. I'm gonna outsource that and have but I'll have the inspiration for it done where I'll be like, oh, I need, like, I'll take like an in-game model, show it to Solgren and be like, Solgren, make a really beautiful piece of art with this. And then I'll end up putting it on t-shirts, selling Battle of the Rose t-shirts. We'll have all types of merch. I thought I'll probably do all the generic things like mugs, t-shirts. That's pretty much it for now. You know, mouse pad, whatever. Mouse pad actually sounds pretty cool too. But ultimately, and don't expect this at first, but I'll have little versions of it at first. But I'm designing it first, like I said, as single player. Then once that core gameplay and everything's there, and it feels good, there's gonna I could talk about one thing that's like down the road, but I'm designing 4 different kingdoms which serve as maps for the eventual multiplayer. And yeah, so the first kingdom is like a rose kingdom. That's all I'll say for now. And yeah. Oh, another thing, this is just me rambling a bit on the subject just out of passion. But I thought there's so many things where I feel like games or things will disappoint. So, for instance, and I'm not going to even worry about this yet, but I put it on my developer notes to like look into these things. That, for instance, one of the Game of Thrones books, I think it's called like A Dance of Dragons. A Dance with Dragons. But, and yeah, I get it's like metaphorical, all this, but I was like, what if in my game, I already had plans for this in another regard, but I was like, what if I do the rigging or whatever to have it that even if the dragon like did a little dance like that, like it could even be during the match, the dragon's dancing, or after the match, just to add like, because there will be like serious undertones to my game, but it's meant to be like arcadey, fun, colorful. But it will have like a medieval type theme, but there's no limit, even like with dragon colors. And but as of right now, I'm gonna have it that there's like we'll start with just designing Rose Kingdom. It'll be I'm gonna design it as a playable single player level, and then make it multiplayer and just throw Noopy in there. Imagine how exciting that would be, where then if I had it that on local I could play 2-player, then we dedicate a week to putting in the online functionality assets. So yeah, but my whole point about the last thing was that you sometimes like you'll hear a title of a book or a thing and then it's not actually in the game or the book, or oh, it was just a metaphor. But what was her name? Let me pull up the Game of Thrones characters. Khaleesi, Game of Thrones, Dragon Queen, the Targaryens. But what was her? She played Emily Clark. Oh, maybe that Daenerys Targaryen. Daenerys Targaryen, whatever. This chick. Yeah, she ends up building this bond with the dragons. So, but yeah, when you hear A Dance of Dragons, I'm like, it's kind of like a joke I thought today. I was like, there's no dragons that dance in Game of Thrones, Game of Gorm. So I thought, well, in my game I could have dancing dragons. But that's like, you know, I'm just kind of putting things like that could be something like once I have the playable first player level and then the 2-player level, then we can start building on where we're going to take feedback of like, ooh, in the Emerald Kingdom, here, let me go to my developer notes. And then like I thought we could do like Rose Kingdom, Emerald, which would technically be like Ruby, also Ruby. Emerald Kingdom, Sapphire Kingdom, a Diamond Kingdom. There's Topaz. I said Sapphire. Gold Kingdom, Silver Kingdom, Bronze Kingdom, Iron Kingdom. Think about that. That I could have like, and then they could become more elaborate. You know, so the first one I did want the first one. The first map will be the Rose Kingdom because like okay, like I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm like sometimes I'm like reluctant to say certain artistic things that I'm long term thinking of. 'Cause it's gonna easily it's gonna be months before we have anything that would be like really really good in this regard. But I thought about at the core, I'm always designing it as a multiplayer game, but I was and Priya was sort of requesting this too because when I talked about I'm like oh I'm gonna make this single player level and she was like can you make it that it also can just be single player so like she can just verse the dragons or whatever and I said yeah we can make that happen. And then she was like, but I also wanted that when I beat the first level that, you know, the dragon dances or if you know, and then she had other requests that I don't want to say now. They're really cool design things with, Sanctuary and all this stuff. No spoilers. But that'll be more probably like down the road, months from now. But I thought that would be kind of cool, almost like taking from the rank systems in games like Fortnite and League and Valorant. If we had like a Bronze Kingdom, oh my god! And the Bronze Kingdom have like peasants everywhere. I already been working on designing different characters of I'll say a medieval theme. And what's cool is you can see them featured at the bottom of this screenshot that I have featured for today. Like I said, I'm not showing any gameplay footage of my game until I feel like because it's going to take some time, guys. Imagine like pretty much. Well, the thing is, I would say from scratch. Other than that, we have the help of like the top-down engine and these things. But I'm making I'm making a lot of it from like scratch, or I'm customizing things that I'm buying assets to get rights to use things for the game, but I'll reuse certain assets for like once I get the dragon agent. It's called prefab. So that's another thing too that I learned yesterday, where it's like pretty much prefab. It makes it that it's like a shortcut for that 3D model that has all the rigging, all of the abilities, all of the camera angles. There's also independent camera angles too and things, but pretty much like there's a lot of things embedded in that prefab that you can make it that instead of re-orchestrating all those scripts, you can just have it that it's like almost like a pre-written function that's the prefab. And then you can actually delete it out of your Unity project, or you can keep it in there if you're having it as a character. But if you want to add multiple characters, you can just add them like that. Actually, you know what's funny is you can drag and drop from the bottom. So you can. I did that kind of confused me at first. I'm like, you create this thing on like I forget what it's called, but it's like the project library or something. And there's like a name for it too. It's like almost like in the Warcraft map editor where it was like the game initialization for this. I almost want to pull it up right now. Let me pull it up right now. Just because, like I said, all this stuff is like new to me. Here's my game, loading my game. I'll tell you how long it takes right now to load my game once I have more dragons and levels and stuff. But it's loaded. It's loaded. The hierarchy. And actually, you know what? Just for fun and it's not a big deal. Let me even because I've never done this. Boom. Okay. This is the guts of the game. Here, give me 1 second. Let me do like this and like this. But yeah, here's the guts of the game. Oh, and like I can show some of the characters. And like I was just experimenting a lot yesterday, like learning the different things. Here's characters I'm designing. Oops, didn't want to do that. Sorry, one second. So yeah, see, like yeah, we're like making characters. I was also learning about like oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, if I press like E, then I can manipulate her like this. Move her up and down. All right. That's all I'll show for now. But yeah, fun stuff. Let's see, that's I'm gonna rename that. So I gave you guys a little behind the scenes, but we're still like playing around with things, experimenting with different scripts and different features of Unity. But what's cool is once the ball starts rolling on some of these things, that's why I'm not in a rush at this point. Because it's really just going to start falling together in the next few weeks. Starting with the very simple design, and I just want the game to be simple, almost like simple, mindless fun, and we're just gonna build on that though. We're gonna build on that. And I really thought conceptually I have infinite ideas. Like I said, already these kingdom ideas excite me. But the goal will be to finish the Ruby Kingdom. I like calling it the Ruby Kingdom because Rose is a character in the game. But I like but there'll be roses in the Ruby Kingdom. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. And like I said, I wish I didn't, I want to work on it even more today too. But like I said, have appointment I have to take care of at 12, which is in a bit. We'll play some Street Fighter. Mai came out last night. I didn't even know, and I was confused because they kept marketing it as Winter 2025. So I thought, oh, at the end of this year. And then Mai comes out yesterday. And then I was like, what? Me and Priya, we saw Maximilian dude streaming, and I was like, but if anything, I'm glad I almost didn't know yesterday because I was like learning programming for 12 hours. So, yep. But yeah, I went ahead and got her. So let's hop into that segment. But I'm gonna clip the VOD for the post after of like the game development series. But you could say today is like day 4 of the development of Battle of the Roses. Stay tuned to this channel, like and subscribe for updates. And yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. Peace. Poop. I ever thought that end. All right. Because what's funny is I kind of get used to talking to the chat, just like I'm just talking to you guys, talking to you guys like a friend. All right, now, and then we can hide that, boom, 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 nice. Here, I'm gonna make me a little smaller. Hope everyone's well. Blessings to you all. Hopefully it's working. Here, now let me pull chat up in front of me. And what's good is, yeah, oh, and I thought too, well, you know what? I thought, why don't I make it that for like a demo? I'm giving myself till Switch 2 comes out to have like a demo. But I think I'll have something playable not that long from now. Because I have something playable now, but I mean something I actually would want to send and be like, hey, Noopy, play this on your own. And then right now, the beta testers I have, if anyone else is interested, I'll talk more about it when that time would come. But right now, my plan is, well, I already have my buddy Steve. He's been like one of my best friends my entire life.
All right.
All right. And look at the other colors. Look at the other color she has. I like her other color too, but we'll use the red.
I'll show you the power of my kung fu.
I like how she does my... That's what I do for my YouTube thumbnails. I thought, oh, it's Destiny.
Hi.
I also was figuring out some nasty combos with her. So check this. Wait. It was like... Let me remember all my combos. That, and then watch this. So if you just tap it, well then she becomes imbued. But watch this, if you hold it, you can do mix-ups. You just hold it for a second. But watch, I could be like... And then here's her level 3.
Floating like a butterfly, singing like a bee. Beautiful, right?
Here's her level 2. So I could be like... Boom. Isn't that crazy? I'm already figuring out sick combos. But watch, you could be like this. Oh, but you can't spam those. Of course not. But you could go like this. Woo! All right, let's just we don't got too much time left. Let's just gormlessly, because who cares? Like, if anything, this makes it more fun. Like, let's just hop into ranked. And then wait. Off. Our new main is my... Oh yeah, that's a character I can get under. Or on top of. Alright, let's just YOLO. I'll read all that Gormless stuff later. YOLO. Let me start thinking in my head what would be the most lame. Oh, wait, what? What?
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh no! Oh no!
Show me what you have. I am the prize of the Shiranui.
Round 1.
Oh no!
Stay down. Stay down. You're good, but not good enough.
That's right.
Round 2. Fight.
Distracted much? Watch your head. How silly.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he don't want that. He don't want that, baby. Wait, before I need to, let's, oh my gosh. I gotta clip that. Oh, wait. How do I go back to the... Yeah, oh my gosh. Because I actually want to experiment with something first. So wait, I had this activated. That just uses one bar? Oh my gosh. I bodied that fool. Whoa, what the? Wait, what? Oh my god. I've never had a character feel so good. Oh, and also, let me close Unity and everything. Oh my gosh.
Really now? You shouldn't keep a
Yeah, I want to
girl
try to clip
waiting.
that. Oh my gosh. That was sick. Clip that. Let me see how hard this game will be to clip. Yes, we're at 20 subscribers on Twitch. Hell yeah. Oh, that was so sick. Alright, I think I have the clip. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm pogging. Oh! Nope. Oh! Wow! Wow!
Really now? You shouldn't keep a girl
Oh! Nope. Oh! Sheesh! Wow! Oh!
Really now?
Nope.
You shouldn't keep a girl waiting.
Oh! Sheesh! Wow! Let me try it like this. Oh! Nope. Oh! Sheesh! Wow! All right, cool. Hang tight, guys. Yeah, because I want to get this content out before She's fire. I love her. Yeah, I'm posting it.
Oh! Nope. Oh!
She's already so much fun. And then hold up. I want to, once it posts on YouTube, I like to disable the comments. Manage videos. Shorts. Off. Save. Alright, cool. Alright, should be posting, but it's just a quick clip. Alright, cool. Sick. Yeah, I should get ready for my appointment. I'm glad that man, we bodied that guy. I could get so much more lame. Oh my, you can go from down to the... Yo! That's gotta be a spam number. Alright. Cool. Alright guys, this is awesome. I'm going to get ready for my appointment because I just like to be thorough. I'll be back later. Like and subscribe. Love you guys. See you in a bit. Peace.